coming. Wow, it has been a tough month, and I'm so glad Saloni is here. National development fast. Can everybody else walk in? Harakisheni, we do this national development in the Obio. We need 1 billion to reconstruct State House because I do not like the way the roofs look. And also, we need 1 billion to buy a machine which makes 1 million chapatis every single day to feed those poor children so that they stop complaining every time of hunger. Does such a machine even exist? We will know if it exists after we launch that 1 billion. Recently, they literally said that we do not even have money to do exams, Mr. President. Mambo ingine tumetenga, usijali tumetenga. Mr. President, sir, yes, here is a chapati. Atu kitaka kulivisha za mbosho. So, and I also agree with the State House. That roof, it does not seem very attractive to our foreign minister. So, lazima itengenezwe. Here you go, Mr. President. Kazi nzuri sana. Naendelea kutenga. Good work. Hello, Treasury. So as me, I need 17 million to make TikTok dances to empower women to dance when they are stressed, and also to buy some boda bodas and to buy some cocoteries to empower the women. What about sanitary pads in school? And what about the rising cases of femicide? We literally have a petition going round for people to sign to make femicide a crime in Kenya, and I have not seen you talk about it. That's not a priority right now, but right now we are focusing on empowering women through dance. You know, we have to dance. What do you think, Treasury? Hey, women reps. Leo umeiva. Nilisema tutapatana kwa hoteli afterwards. Here is your share. Thank you so much, Treasury. I need 1 billion to host a party for Nairobians so that Nairobians don't feel so stressed when it comes to the economy and things like that. And I also need 500 million because I have some properties that I want to invest in Dubai. But the roads have potholes, Mr. Governor, and we barely have drainage. It's flooding every single time that it rains. No, don't worry about potholes. Potholes give Kenya character. Give some zeal. Imagine everywhere without potholes. No, that's impossible. Mr. Governor, Shika, karibu sana. The parties are good ideas. Unajua Nairobi lazima iwaka. Karibu, here is your share. Thank you so much, Treasury. Asante sana. Nairobi lazima iwaka. Thank you. We need 500 million for us MPs to go and benchmark how to construct roads in Dubai, and also to carry our side chicks. Unajua mtu hawezi enda peke yake. You come back with proper notes on how to develop our country. No report, but we will definitely bring pictures of Dubai, of the skyline, of Burj Khalifa, because we are serious people. Hey, very nice Dubai. Hey, naona kila mtu akona side chicks wake. Lakini ni sawa. You know, you can't go somewhere like Dubai and not go with women. How is that even possible? Lazima tuendelee to develop the nation. Here you go. Thank you so much, Mr. Treasurer. Asante sana. Can we get a working hospital? Can we get medicines? Can we get proper schools? Can we get assistance when it comes to people who can't pay bills in hospitals? The citizens are very, very ungrateful. This is the national development. Your taxes are our money, our development. So we will meet again on the next financial time so that we can also eat your taxes again. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
As I said, unless our taxes will go on day one, things like housing, what do you call affordable housing, shift share, all these funny things, they'll go on day one. Health will be funded from main taxes. And I'll set down a 100-day agenda for medicine, a martial action for medicine, to renovate the hospitals, to take control of the supplies, and to deal with the issues in medicine. I'll also issue an executive order setting up the National Health Commission, which was promised during the review process. It was removed in Naivasha, but Parliament made an undertaking. They will establish the National Health Commission to take care of the employment of health workers. Health workers were never meant to be employed by counties. They must revert back to the national level under National Health Commission, which will then, like the way teachers are today, so will doctors be managed and other health workers. That should be able to organize health. I will bring back branded government stores. If it's an aspirin, it will have GOK or GK. If it's a bottle of syrup, the bottle will be branded GK. All suppliers will be required to brand government stores, so that somebody cannot go to a pharmacy in a hospital, in a government hospital, and take supplies and sell them in a private pharmacy. That will have to happen. And that will be among the things I want to set down for the 100 days to see happen.
in relation to, do we have an idea whether you're talking to people? Who are these people?
When I'm having a lot of informal meetings, because I don't want to upstage the Presidential Exploratory Committee, let them finish and give my verdict. I gazetted them in the Kenya Gazette. I told the people of Kenya that I'm going to let these people run around, visit all the counties that remain in 16, that are about to finish. They'll give my verdict, and I'll go by that verdict. If the verdict is that I don't run, I'll not run. If the verdict is that I run, I will run, and they'll also give me an agenda. Because one of the things that they are doing is that they should be able to collect the views of the people on the ground about what they would like to see done to improve their livelihoods.
When do we expect?
Yeah, I think by October, will be I'll be known whether I'm running or I'm not running. Because they are remaining with the few counties I've said. Once they finish, they have to go back and do the data analysis and produce a report, maybe a month or two. But I've told them not to go beyond October. The earlier the better, but not beyond October. And then if I'm running, I'll hit the road going. And I will have a meeting with ideas. I want ideas.
Mwizi number 1 in Kenya anajulikana. He is known. EACC, you should be pointing your guns at that Mwizi number 1 who is known, not at those who are pointing at him and calling him Mwizi so that we can all hear. This is pure persecution. You shall not succeed, William Ruto. You shall fail as you failed in everything else.
Thika Road here, a project that Jimmy Wanjigi did, was worth 30 billion. The impact of 30 billion, that Thika Road, during Kibaki's time. That Thika Road, that project of 30 billion, the impact is felt to date in terms of the development along that road, in terms of the rise in the price of land in that road, the economic development along the road. The value of land when they were breaking ground was 500,000 Kenya shillings an acre. Now an acre of land is going for almost 50 million along Thika Road. Just because of that road. And the post-construction stimulus. You are seeing a property boom, construction boom along Thika Road. Universities are coming up, residential estates, business centers are coming up along that road. And this is just one road. It was 30 billion. So if you went to MOP, collect money, I'll tell you in 3 years after that road was completed, the Treasury has recovered all its money from stamp duty, corporate tax, VAT, and they continued. Now, in fact, what we're earning from Thika Road is surplus. Because we are seeing an exponential growth along that road. Before you know it, Thika Road, there will be no difference between Thika Road and Nairobi. You will be driving from Nairobi to Thika and you will think it's the same city. Because of the growth that you are seeing, exponentially you are seeing along that road. So that is what we are talking about. Now imagine 1 trillion. This one we are talking only 30 billion. And you are seeing the impact that's had on people's lives. Now think of 1 trillion that Zakayo took last year. Which project did it do? What part of our economy has it stimulated? That the people can feel that money in their pocket. There's none. And that is why we say Zakayo must go.
And he's going for more.
And he's still going to take more loans. Which project is he going to finance? There's none. So they're taking loans and we don't know what they're using them. They're eating this money. They're paying their per diems and salaries and allowances. They're just fattening themselves. And yet they come back to the Kenyan people to collect.
I may not say a lot about Wamunyoro's party lounge, but I will say this. Rigathi Gachagua will never be an option for us, no matter how much he contributes to this revolution. Nope.
Jopo la kukusanya maoni ya kuwania urais kwa seneta wa Busia Okiya Mtata limezuru kaunti ya Kisumu ili kukusanya maoni kuhusu masaibu yanayowakumba wa Kenya. Kati ya masuala tatu yalibuliwa kwenye kikao hicho cha Kisumu yakiwa ni kutofanya vyema kwa mfumo wa matibabu wa SHA, hali ngumu katika mfumo wa ufadhili wa elimu ya juu ya gharama ya maisha kupanda juu. Wenyeji wa Kisumu wakionyesha matumaini kwamba huenda Mtata iwapo atafika debeni atawanusuru kutoka na mahangaiko wanaopitia hapa nchini.
entire belt of Nyanza. We've done sort of a bit half of the Mount Kenya. We've done the Maasai community, a bit of the Maasai community. SHA is not working. SHA is not working to every single Kenyan. It's a problem. Even in this hall, SHA is not working. We have a lot of students, you know, Okiya Omtatah is his biggest constituency is the Gen Z, and those are university students. The higher funding model is not working. We find orphans placed in band A, band B. It's completely not working. We have issues of high taxation. You know, the hustler, the people who are doing the kinyozi, the piki. They say when this administration came in, a boda boda costed 80,000. Right now, a boda boda goes for 150,000. The fuel is too expensive. Literally, they sell goats and cows and land to buy boda bodas, but they pay them like 6 months down the line. Zinachukuliwa na zile makampuni. It's a problem even in Murang'a.
Okiya Omtatah is the solutions to cartels who have taken Kenya ransom and the systems which governs this nation. Okiya Omtatah is the solution. And the fear that they got immediately, Okiya Omtatah did the pronunciation that is going to aspire and to run for the presidency. They are repelling from fear that this man is going to get to the presidency, and if once he does, he is going to come for them.
Richard Onyonka, Senator Richard Onyonka, na anaongea pale katika mtandao, na muona anasema kwamba deportation of Miguna
okay
and other issues should not disqualify Fred Matiang'i from running for president.
Okay.
Anasema, show me one man of the presidential aspirants who has better record. We are nearly all the same. Thugs, crooks. Asema, we must understand that we don't have angels.
Okay.
Amesema yani hawa presidential candidates ambao tuko nao.
Wote wako na blanda zao.
Wako na blanda zao. Akasema we are nearly all the same. Thugs and crooks. Asema we should understand that we don't have angels.
So natuambia kwa ufupi kwamba Kenyans prepare for the same. Just prepare for the same dish.
You statement
prepare for the same buffet.
Inanchoma roho yangu. Hiyo statement inanchoma. Naikataa sana.
I tend to agree with my brother Onyonka. Nakubaliana naye by the way.
Naikataa sana hiyo statement. Mwashume. Naikataa sana.
Ndio kweli mama.
Because ndio hiyo ambayo wanasiasa wanapenda kutuweka katika cup fulani. Katika kikombe fulani ama inaitwa nini ile ito nini mkoba. Mkoba fulani ya kikapu
basket.
Kwamba hawa ndo tuko nao. Na hawa wote ni wezi, ni thugs and crooked. So hatuna mtu mwingine, lazima tuelewe hivyo. Tuko na watu wengine.
Wako wapi?
Na kuuliza Mwashumbe.
Ndio.
Omtatah.
Kesi
zake ni gani?
Umesikia wewe? No, Okiya Omtatah
amekuwa mfisadi wapi? Ameiba nani? Ameua nani?
Okiya Omtatah jukumu lake kubwa hapa nchini Kenya limekuwa ni kutetea katiba.
Hayuko pale kwa thugs.
Ni kutetea katiba.
Lakini hayuko kwa thugs and crooks.
Lakini si anafai.
Anafai.
Okiya Omtatah is also vying for president.
Ndio maana anasema hapa Onyonka kwamba ati anasema hapa. Si amesema hapa kabisa. Show me one of the presidential aspirants who has a better record. Akasema we are nearly all the same, thugs and crooks. Okiya Omtatah sijamsikia kwa thugs.
So we can answer Onyonka kumwambia kwamba Okiya Omtatah.
Yes.
Na ametangaza kwamba anataka azma ya uraisi.
Kabisa.
So, na kama ametangaza anataka azma ya uraisi.
Yes.
Swali, do Kenyans want Okiya Omtatah as the president?
Hilo ndo swali.
Are they going to vote for Okiya Omtatah as the president?
Lakini
are they ready for Okiya Omtatah as president?
Hilo ndo swali.
If they are not ready, why?
Hiyo ndo swali. But usijaribu kutuweka kwa mahali kusema ati wote ndio hawa wezi tu, ati ni hawa. Anaitwa Maraga. Amesema anataka kuwa rais ama hajasema? Amesema
pia anataka kuwa rais.
Umemsikia kwa mahali ya thugs na crooks?
Can Maraga pull the same crowd the way Matiang'i alipull crowd upande wa Kisii?
Hilo ndo swali.
Can he pull the same crowd?
Hilo ndo swali.
So if we cannot pull the same crowd ile ambayo Matiang'i alipull, why?
Hilo ndo swali. Lakini usijaribu kutuambia kwamba ati wale tuko nao ni wezi tu, lazima mchague kati ya hawa wezi.
Wako watu wazuri katika community.
Msituambie lazima mchague, ati lazima Wakenya mchague kati ya hawa wezi. Msituambie hivyo. Sio lazima.
Kuna kaujinga fulani lazima tuongelele kama Wakenya, and we must check ourselves before it is too late. First and foremost, we are not about to sanitize leaders because all of a sudden they've had a change of heart and they are now saying Kasongo must go. You're a member of parliament, you're a governor, there are funds you're given. The Auditor General report has clearly shown how you continue to steal and misappropriate funds and how you're not doing development on the ground. We are not going to sanitize you because you're a senator and you have failed in your oversight role in regards to ensuring that county governments are working effectively. Na wewe MC uko hapo ukikula vizuri sana na governor na hakuna maendeleo inaonekana kwa ground. We're not about to sanitize these leaders just because they have joined the revolution of Kasongo must go. No, kila mtu abebe msalaba wake tafadhali. Second, ukaujinga kakusema we can now sanitize leaders and support leaders from previous regimes just because all of a sudden they want to help us take Kasongo home. Hapana.
The Sagana River Restoration Project. It was worth 1.1 billion shillings. This project was given to a company called Baran International and Gachagwa's company, which is called Machine Center Limited. Gachagua was paid. The director is Gachagwa's PA and CDF manager. It's called Wahome. He was paid 443 million. And the project stalled. And now we are looking at Gachagua as a future. How can it be the future how can we be jumping from the frying pan
straight into the fire?
To the fire?
No. And I can tell you for sure that Fred Matiang'i does not carry the change that Kenyans want to have. He also has very many skeletons in his closet. If you claim to come and bring a fresh breath to the leadership of the country that is reeling with the problem of enforced disappearances and extrajudicial killings, then you must have clean hands to do with the same. And I think Matiang'i, despite the euphoria we saw in Kisii, he has a lot of explaining to do. Kenyans are thinking about who is the best replacement to William Ruto, because we have made it very clear to every Kenyan that Ruto must go. He's saying that the people who want to send him home have no agenda. That the agenda is just William Ruto must go. The William Ruto must go is not an agenda. It's a campaign. It's a rallying call to answer the question of who must come. The agenda are there. Actually, we don't need to look very far. We just look at how he's managing things.
So many people are against this one person who is Ruto. They cannot decide on who is going to be the flag bearer and the deputy president. He has a leeway of getting out of this.
All the people want is someone else. And we'll get that someone else. Whoever it will be, it's still work in progress. Because we are determined to vote like we will never vote again. And it is going to be a protest vote. Two reasons for supporting this government is, one, either you are ignorant or you are eating. So if you are not ignorant and you are not eating, so you are worse.
Africa needs presidents who can decolonize the continent. For Kenya, that president is current Busia Senator Okiya Omtatah. He has recently formed his Presidential Exploratory Committee, and I'm honored to be in it as the political and grassroots strategist. From what I'm hearing so far, and from what I have seen over a long period of time, there are at least 50 reasons why he can become a great transformative president. Today, I will touch on 3 reasons. They are based on his background, achievements, and principles. Firstly, Senator Omtatah has a track record of defending the vulnerable in society. In this photo, taken in January 2008, he had chained himself on the fence of Vigilance House, the police headquarters in Nairobi, to protest police brutality and killings during the post-election violence. His symbolic, courageous gesture shone a bright, shining light on the plight of Kenya's vulnerable. That's what he's been doing for decades. Secondly, Okiya Omtatah is Kenya's and even Africa's public interest litigation pioneer and champion. He has filed many public interest cases defending constitutional rights and the rule of law, making him a champion of justice for ordinary Kenyans. He wields the shield of justice with unwavering courage and consistency. Consequently, he is seen as Kenya's public defender #1. Indeed, some of his biggest public interest cases have shaped Kenya's political landscape and economy. Thirdly, Senator Omtatah has a track record of integrity and simplicity. Unlike many politicians, Umtata has maintained his integrity, consistently fighting corruption and bad governance. In February this year, 2024, Kenyans were shocked when Senator Umtata was involved in a minor road accident while driving from Kisumu to Busia. People were shocked to learn that the senator's car was a humble Nissan Wingroad. This has echoes of the Reno 5, the simple car that Thomas Sankara ordered senior government officials to start using instead of the fuel-guzzling, expensive Mercedes fleet. Transformative presidents have a lesser focus on the people's well-being, not on their own personal enrichment. They channel and rechannel every shilling, every dollar to the people, not from the people. They are allergic to the big man syndrome. They believe in transformative servant leadership. That is the kind of president that Senator Okiya Omtata will be.
Kwa sababu wakati huu tunajipanga kujikomboa kama Wakenya kutokana na minyororo ya ukoloni mamboleo, kutokana na utawala wa kimabavu na utawala wa wizi. Sisi tungependa kuona dola ambalo linatawaliwa na sheria ikianza na katiba. Na kupitia vuguvugu kama hili la bunge la mwananchi ndio tutaweza kujieleza, tutaweza kujadiliana na tutaweza kukubaliana vile tutasonga mbele bila kuangalia sura ya mtu, ila sera za mtu na historia ya mtu. Na kitu muhimu kwenye tuko hapa sasa ni uchumi wa dola umezoroteka. Na huo uchumi umezoroteka kwa ajili sio kwa Wakenya wameacha kufanya kazi, hapana. Wakenya wanafanya kazi, wanalipa ushuru, lakini wale ambao wanasimamia ushuru wetu waliamua kuiba hizo pesa kupitia mbinu mbalimbali. Kuna zile ambao wanaiba kwa miradi kidogo, wanaiba kwa miradi wakienda miradi ya umma, lakini pesa mingi zaidi zinaibiwa kwa upande wa kuchangisha pesa. Sasa ile wanapata pesa wanaenda wanachukua loni, hiyo loni haiingii hapa, inabaki ng'ambo, wanaleta deni hapa tukatize. Na kwa hivyo na tunaomba kwamba tushirikiane, tujikomboe kama wananchi wa Kenya, na hayo tu ndio mimi nitasema kwa sasa.
Seneta, kuna baadhi ya mambo mengi yanaendelea katika taifa la Kenya, ikiwemo kisunzi cha bima mpya ya afya SHA, kuna utata katika sekta ya elimu, na pia kuna uchumi kudorora katika taifa la Kenya. Pengine kupitia kundi kama hili la bunge la wananchi, ni kipi ambacho pengine tunapania, njia zipi mbadala zitabuniwa katika kuhakikisha kumeletwa suluhu katika matatizo haya?
Haya maswali yote yamejibiwa na katiba. Ukienda kwa chapter 12 imejibiwa maswali yote vile nitakana ifanyike. Ni vile tu wanasiasa wamekataa kutii katiba. Katiba wanaipita kando, wanaiweka kando, wanafanya mambo yao. Na ili vuguvugu kama kuna jambo natakana tufanye ni kutekeleza katiba. Hakuna jambo lingine, hakuna solution tunatafuta. Tukitekeleza katiba, hata Burukenge itakuwa rais ya Kenya na nchi itaendelea. Bora katiba isimame. Hatutaki kutegemea mtu binadamu. Tutegemee sheria, na sheria yetu iko imara. Wale ambao wanazuia sheria kukita mizizi ndio tunatakana tukabiliane nao, tuwafukuze watoke kando, sheria isimame.
Shukrani za dhati.
Asante sana.
Luchivia, labda hujui ni nani utapigia kura in 2027.
Yes.
Lakini ile kitu muhimu zaidi ni kwamba ujue yule mwenye hautapigia kura.
Yes.
Are we together? You may not know who you will vote for in 2027.
Yes.
But it is important to know who you will not vote for in 2027.
The best way for Kenyans to vote in 2027 is two ways. One, don't vote for anybody who did not deliver when it came to their manifesto. Number two, do not vote for anybody who had any previous corruption cases. For example, when it comes to Sakaja, the current Nairobi governor wants to run for a second term. Now, I will be damned if I vote for Sakaja considering just one part of the manifesto, which is roads. He said that he will fix roads and he will fix drainage and water will be distributed to different parts of Nairobi. He said this and he has not delivered. Nairobi to go 2025, we are almost at the half of the year and the roads are flooding insanely even if it rains just a little bit. So what logic would someone be using if they vote for Sakaja for the second time? What logic would somebody be using if they vote for Pasaris, who is definitely probably going to run again for Nairobi women rep, and she has not been proactive in talking about like femicide cases and protecting women, which is her job in parliament. If we just focus on those two things, not voting for anybody who had any corruption case and not voting for anybody who has messed up their manifesto, I feel like Kenyans would be really, really far. Instead of focusing on voting for somebody because of their tribe, because they paid you 200 shillings, because you are voting for them just so that they can remove somebody else, and you hope that they are going to do something better, please, I think it's time that we remove ourselves from the situation. And also to the Kenyan youth, we are the majority. When you look at people who are 35 and under, we are the majority when it comes to the population. By 2027, let's say all of us will be adult status and all of us can get a voter's ID and actually vote. I am really, really, really encouraging people to register to vote when that time comes. Let's not vote for people because of any other reason except those two. Let's be logical this time, please. Like, our lives depend on it.
Kwani wewe utakubali upige kura mtu aibe? Wewe kama Mkenya mwenye unateseka as we speak now, utakubali uende upige kura 2027 alafu mtu achukue aongeze rais? Kwa sababu anatuambia kwamba hakuna rais ashawahi kuwa one term president. Sasa wanasema hata kama rais hatapita, watachukua kidogo kidogo kutoka kwa zile zetu waongeze rais apite. Kwani wewe kama Mkenya who are going through a very difficult times as we speak now, are you going to allow people to steal your elections? Kwani tutakuwa wajinga aina gani? Tutakuwa wajinga aina gani turuhusu watu waibe kura zetu yenye tumepiga na venye sisi tunateseka saa hii? Atuwaibe waongeze yule mwingine apate aingie kama rais. Kwani sisi tutakuwa wajinga aina gani? Si wajinga walisha Kenya. Sasa itakuwa aje mtu atuibie kura zetu?
Wakiiba itaungua. That is the truth of the matter. No way. That wakiiba, just like his agents have said that, you know, watajaza. The truth of the matter is wametuibia ya kutosha, wameiba pesa zetu za kutosha, wametuua ya kutosha. If William Ruto survives to the election na ajaribu kuiba, itaungua. And that's the truth of the matter.
2027, at the tallying center at the ward level, we will have Gen Z representatives to count the votes and to announce the votes. Alafu tutaungana kama Gen Z, kama ni Nairobi County, kuna Gen Z wa kule Githurai, Gen Z wa Kangemi, atatuambia ni ngapi na tutajua ni votes ngapi za rais zimepigwa katika Nairobi County, na tutafanya hivyo katika Kakamega County, tutafanya hivyo katika Bungoma County.
Haja na magavana, MCA, mnataka zile za rais peke yake.
Lazima rais ametuchosha bana, lazima kwenda nyumbani.
One time. Sasa nini? Ground. Atuongea. Sawa.
Hivi venye nanawa hivi. Ndo nanawa Ruto. Nimenawa Ruto kabisa. Nimenawa Ruto. Ruto Kasongo nimekunawa.
My people, unaingia kuiva alafu unaletewa one time kama chesa. Mulisema hamutaki kuchelewa in anything. Well, like Kenyans, you never disappoint, and this is the reason as to why I just love my country, Kenya. Munakuanga macho na munakuanga sete in anything. Anyway, Aluta, the struggle continues. We have to drain the swamps.
Ese you moyo.
Ruto must go. Ruto must go. Ruto must go. Ruto must go. Ruto must go.
enyewe Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. Wash fire, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go.